Hello, hello, hello. You are welcome to this evening's presentation. It's evening here. You might be in the morning somewhere, afternoon, or maybe even dawn at places. You are so welcome to this presentation. So it's another time to rejuvenate ourselves for the week, to prepare for the week, and also relax wherever we are. So I can see some early birds who were here much earlier. Boss Benjamin was the first person who was here. But Stephen, I can see you too. Boss Lady Agatha, you're all welcome. So indicate where you are joining us from, and please don't forget to invite others. This is a global presentation. We are from different parts of the world. So don't come and listen to this alone, because when you come alone, you will learn. But when you come with others, that is when you will earn. So before we go into anything, I'm giving you some few seconds. Reach out to every platform that you are on. Inform them that we are beginning right now. This is a power packed period you are going to have. We have awesome people here. We are so excited here. And I hope you too, you catch up the energy. And please remember to like, comment, and share the presentation or the video so that more people will join, the more it will reach out to people. So we are going to have the presentation in three main parts. So the first part will be about the product, why you are here. Then the other part will be about the business. Then after that, we'll do some discussion. It's very important you don't go away. Wait till everything is finished, because that is when you benefit. So I can see Boss Francis there. I can see Boss Oliver, Boss Lady Dennis, Boss Lady Fortunate. You're all welcome. Indicate where you are joining us from. Boss Yao, Boss Kwame, Boss Lady Doris Atta, you are all welcome. You are all welcome. Craft making tips, Boss Lady Joyce Humako, Boss Philip Atta, um, I don't know whether it's boss or boss lady from Sweden, School Lee Johnson. I hope I'm pronouncing your name well. Mensa, Stephen, you are all welcome. Boss Johnny, you are all welcome. So at this point, I would like to hand over the presentation to Dr. Dorothy Hansen. She's the best medical doctor. That was what? How was it done? I think she was appointed or elected or chosen in 2023. She's a very successful person, but decided to do this thing. She's coming to talk about the service of what you are coming to listen to today. So at this point, I would like to hand over to Dr. Dorothy Hansen.
Thank you so much, and thank you, and welcome everybody to today's presentation. And we're happy to have you here because today we're going to empower you and inform you about something that is life changing. It's changing lives both here in abroad. I'm joining you from the center of the world in Tema, Accra, Ghana. It's good to have all of you on the call. So go back up. You would be seeing it a lot on the slides that are going to come across. Go back up is here to empower each and every one of us with something that will help all of us to achieve our dreams. You have a dream, I have a dream. We all have dreams of being more comfortable than we started the year. We have dreams of traveling the world. We have dreams of living in that safe neighborhood. We have dreams of building that income for our families. We have dreams of getting ourselves sponsored into the next educational thing. But the one thing that holds most of us from achieving our dreams is mostly the funds or the means. How do we get it done? But Go Backup is here to give you a tool, a vehicle to lead you to your dreams. Who is Go Backup? Go Backup is a subsidiary of an organization that has been in existence since 1997. It's called Global Virtual Opportunities. Go Backup was launched in 1997, about 24 years ago, and was started in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. Currently, Go Backup has moved to Texas, San Antonio, Texas, sits on a fully owned 10,000 square feet data center. And Go Backup provides cloud storage solutions. The organization is into cloud storage solutions, and it leverages on two massive global trends. Let's talk about the first global trend. I'm sure you're on this call with a smart device, perhaps a phone, a tablet, a laptop. There are 8 billion, almost 8 billion smartphones in the world. How many do you have? You could put it in the chat. I have two. How many smartphones do you have? And these smartphones are generating so much data in terms of photos, videos, and we send documents across. People produce music, store music, and everything we live our lives on now is related to the smartphones. And as you know, in economics a bit, everything that has a growth demand and a growth market for one and high demand, there's financial success attached to it. Reason that everybody doing something related to the smartphone is doing fantastically well. The growth market for the smartphone industry, as you can see presented on the screen, is just skyrocketingly upward. From 2016 to 2023, it's moving for about 3,700. Now we are heading to the millions. There are so many smartphones coming up. And as the phones become more sophisticated, we become more and more attached to our phones because we live literally our lives on our phones. People get social, interactive. They can't even do without the phone. But there's another market attached to the smartphone called the cloud storage market. For everything we generate on our phones, the music, photos, videos, document, the photo, everything you do on your phone cannot actually be stored on your phone alone. Your phone gets so full, you need to store somewhere else. And this other place where data is being stored in the world now is called the cloud storage space. You may know some of them as we speak along. And the cloud storage market is $1 billion market. It's $1 billion market with a projection of trillions of dollars in the next 3 to 5 years. Why is it growing? Why are people moving to the cloud storage market? Because look, whether we like it or not, you and I are attached or addicted to our smartphone. Look on the screen. Which one relates to you? Do you use your phone as an alarm clock? Do you also feel uneasy when you leave your phone at home? I mean, many of us now take our cell phones to the washroom. I mean, whilst we are there, we even spend much more time there on the phone when we are even done with business that we went there to do. We are all attached to our smartphone. We are addicted to our phones. And with something that is so close to you, less so delicate, with frequent use, the tendency of you dropping your phone, getting it cracked, losing your data is so easy because those things happen accidentally. And for most of us, when that happens, it goes along with the things that we have stored on our phone, the precious photos, videos, documents that you cannot get back. And data loss is just growing increasingly. It's about 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their phone and lost their data. I believe you perhaps can relate to this. I mean, many of us have our phone screens cracked as we speak right now, and we have even put a screen protector there, yet it's cracked. Over 5,000 screens are cracked every single hour. A phone or a laptop is stolen somewhere in the world every 43 seconds. People are looking for solutions to store their data away from the device so that whatever happens to your device, your data can be obtained back. And that is where Go Backup sits in, because with Go Backup, it's peace of mind. The second global trend Go Backup leverages on is this what you're seeing on your phone, on the screen now. Guys, you cannot have a phone in this era and not be making income from your phone. Many people are working from home, from their laptops, from their cell phones, wherever they are, they carry their work along with them. 42% of Americans do side businesses. Many of us think in the Americas, once you get to the land of the dreams, it's just one thing, magic happens. You just start living your dreams. But 42% of them are doing side hustles. The Gen Z population, those 18 to 25-year-olds, they know where to leverage. Many of them are making so much income working on their devices, knowing which opportunity to partner. What about where you live? What about Africa? What about your country? Guys, this is a trend that is across the globe, happening everywhere. And Go Backup leverages on these two trends: the demand for cloud storage service and the need to work from home. Go back up in 2 years. Go back up for just 2 years, 2 days ago. In 2 years, it's now in 154 countries. I don't know which product or service could have that penetration in less than 2 years. But this is technology. This is cloud storage. This is something that is so much on demand that people are looking for solutions, and it's just skyrocketing across the world. And this is why you must be part of it. If you're still not clear what Go Backup is, let me just tell you what it is. Go Backup is a cloud storage service. It's just like Dropbox. It's just like Google Drive if you're an Android user. It's like iCloud if you're an iPhone or Mac user. But Go Backup gives you something superior to what these services offer. And what is it that Go Backup is offering? On the screen, you can see for price points. Price point for price points. Go Backup is more cost effective when it comes to cloud storage space for the same amount of space of 6 terabytes. 6 terabytes of space is 6,000 gigabytes of space. How much space do you need to store all your documents on your laptop, phones, and all the data accesses you use? Go Backup is 4 times cheaper than iCloud for 6 terabytes, 3 times cheaper than Google Drive and Dropbox, and still gives you 6 terabytes of space that you can share with 6 other users. What kind of flexibility do you get with that? There's even more to it besides the price point. Go Backup works on multiple operating systems. So which phone do you use? Which laptop do you use? It works on Android run devices. It works on the iPhone. It works on MacBook. It works on the Windows laptop. It works on Linux laptops. Like every device that you know of, Go Backup works on. And you can have up to 6 devices or even more of your devices backed up onto the service. You know, if you use iCloud, it's just your one account for the space that you use. You can't have more than an account with it. Google Drive the same, but with Go Backup, you can share the space with 6 other people. And the price point is that. Don't think the price is low because the security is not good. It has the same level of security as iCloud, Google Drive, Dropbox. So if your data is with them, then you'd have no problem with Go Backup because the same AES 256-bit military grade encryption is the highest level of encryption you can get with cloud storage services. And Go Backup is giving you this unbeatable value, flexibility of operating system. Get access to the 100% automatic set and forget backup system. Backup every device in your home. Share the space with your family and friends, and everybody secure your data because data loss is always accidental. And Go Backup gives you the best package, the best flexibility for you to use and store and secure all your digital assets so you can have the peace of mind like I have had. I actually had my laptop break down a couple of weeks ago, and most of us don't even back up our laptops. They have portions of it on external drives, and that's all. So if your laptop goes blue screen or black screen, you now remember which parts you have not backed up. But Go Backup backs up your entire laptop. So my laptop got crashed. I have everything back because I just had to restore it. And what peace of mind is this, knowing that I've not lost anything because my data was secured on the cloud. But Go Backup offers you even more besides these amazing services they have. They have attached to it an email marketing system which allows you to send bulk emails, personalized emails, and automate emails to everybody that you want to tell this service about as a way of helping you to tell the world about this fantastic project. And there's even much more besides this. This service, the email marketing service, is coming to you at $0 per annum. So all you do is pay for your cloud storage service, share the data, and you can see the benefits being put in the chat as I speak. Share the space with your family members, secure your data assets, and then leverage on the second global trend Go Backup gives us. Go Backup is the only cloud storage service that pays you. Yes, you heard it right. It is the only cloud storage service that pays you because they're on a mission to reach the world with this fantastic product that people are switching to come and use. People are leaving the other services to use Go Backup. To tell you more about how you can earn and be paid by Go Backup, and stay. This part will be covered by someone who is on the board of directors of this organization. He's a professor in 4 universities across the world, 2 in the UK, 1 in South Africa, 1 in Ghana. He is currently in the UK doing some more partnership work in this space. He is into cloud computing, data analytics, and being on the board, he is the best person to tell you about how God Backup pays you. So, guys, help me welcome Dr. Kweku Ohini Asari to take us through this part, and stick and stay to the end because it gets exciting. Dr. Asari, over to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Dorothy Hansen, a Cappadocious woman, a woman of excellence, a woman of drill. This lady is one of the gargantuan women I've ever come across on the continent, and I'll tell you why. She is not just a medical doctor, she is into family practice. She has completed her MBA. She has completed her MBA in the University of Ghana. She is in advisory role. She's completed Washington State University, and she is a mother, a multiplicity of a woman of intercontinental ballistic Kosovoic atomic uranium bombs. And yet she has all the time to vomit knowledge and help as many people around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have some incredible people who are among us here. The first speaker, Mrs. Anyana Epifania, is another great woman as well that I appreciate here. I want to tell you a story, ladies and gentlemen. Before I actually went to do my first degree, I was a valedictorian, and when I did my first degree, I thought that when you finish school, you will get so many great things. If we were taught to go to school, when you get to school, you get a good grade. I had a first class, 3.97 GPA in mathematics and economics. I had a top class, thinking that now that I've gotten this big class, my life would change. My life would change. Everything is going to be easy peasy. I had a scholarship to go to Loughborough University in the UK here. And then I had a second scholarship to do my MIT, my machine learning and artificial intelligence in MIT. And then I had a PhD scholarship in Warwick University. Like, I thought the world is for me. It's not true. It's not true. You see, sometimes you look at your salary and you ask yourself, what are all these things for? Life is painful. Sometimes we don't even see that most of the things that we have been told, we were told because everybody has accepted it. Sometimes you need one person in the family to change the status quo, to tell you that you got to not follow the crowd all the time. Why am I saying this? I saw a professor from the University of Ghana show me his pension salary, his pension income. And that was the day everything changed. I said to myself, I will not depend on one job for the rest of my life. I will not depend on my job. Jobs are not designed for you to retire with and be happy. I realize that most of the people who have been able to take care of themselves, you see, somebody is so great, but at pension, their life becomes so miserable, very pitiable. Why? Because they put all their trust and energy and everything onto the job. They didn't have a backup. They forgot that tough times, tough moments can slap them. Now, at the age of 60, that is when most of them friendly diseases become our friends. Talk to your uncles and parents. They'll tell you my asthma, my hypertension, my diabetes, as if it's for them. Meanwhile, at that age, that is when they needed more income. And yet their health is escalated with more diseases. You need something that you control in life. Unfortunately, if I should die today, my family is not going to be paid my salary. But if I die, and you have a business, your family will depend on that business. You have an asset. It's a generational income. That is why the Israelites, everybody was made sure they were supposed to have a business. Every Israelite, read a book called The Jewish Phenomenon. It will tell you the businessmen and women right now are the movers and shakers of the economy. Bill Gates is not a professor. Kwame Despite is not a professor. Kennedy Japan is not a professor. Dangote is not a doctor. It is about having an understanding. No matter how good you are, no matter how excellent you are, no matter how okay you might be in life, ladies and gentlemen, even if you will not do this project I'm about to tell you, have a business. Have something you control, a business that you control. not something that controls you. On Monday morning, the heart attack rate rises by 35%. People are angry. Look at their faces when they are driving. And that is why when I saw this great situation, a backup spirit that can help you to also make some income, I said, why not? It doesn't matter who you are. You're a professor, you're a doctor, and so what? Have a backup. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Many people realize this thing too late. And you know something? Life moves on. Whether you do, if you do your job, you can still do your business along line. Along the line, you can combine the two. Anybody who tells you that you can't combine the two, that person is living in a fool's paradise. There are so many people who are having businesses and they are having their job. Have something you control. Go backup is the best thing. I'll tell you why. Because the entry point is very tiny. Uber is over 40 times expensive to start than Go backup. And yet you can make more money than Uber. In fact, you will make more money than Uber because the average income of an Uber driver is about 2,000. It would take about 4 years to get back that Uber money, which is about 90,000 to buy the Uber. And yet, Go backup is tiny, and you can make that income on the same day. When I became part of Go backup and I started Go backup, I made that money I put in that same day, and that money allowed me to use the Go backup for a whole year. And so if I made that money the same day, you can imagine every day, by 365 days, I can be making that money every day. Now, I have made over 500 times that money. Have a backup until the dark times happen. So how do you earn? How do you start? Simple. All you got to do is to get the software. Put it on your phone, put it on your laptop, put it on your iPad. But once you have done that, you'll be added to a WhatsApp group page. We will train you. We will teach you how to do this project. As long as you have mouth that you can use to insult, you can use that mouth to do this business. All you got to do is tell your friends, families, co-workers, not once, every day. Tell them you have an incredible news for them and bring them here. We will talk to them for you. Meanwhile, whilst we are talking to them for you, you are learning the principles and the techniques of how to present. We'll give you materials, videos, documents, periodicals that will help you elevate your mental consciousness for you to understand how to build a business. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't have a mobile phone and not earn $1,000. You cannot be holding this machine and be broke. This phone can pay you more than your salary. Right now, this phone is paying me more than 4 times my salary. Please, we'll teach you this. The teaching is free, but you got to be willing, hungry, coachable, teachable, determined, focused, ready to make an impact in your life, in the life of your family. To begin, use the software. Tell your friends you have great news for them, and let us begin to talk to them for you whilst you learn. If you don't learn, you will not become valuable. And if you don't become valuable, whatever we will do for you will collapse. Now, how much do you make? Let me show you some of the incomes one can make. There are 7 different incomes that one can make in Go backup. Income number 1 is instant. All the other incomes are monthly. Right now, I make income number 1, number 2, number 3, up to number 7. I'm not even 2 years old in Go backup. I'll be 2 years old in July, and yet I make all of these incomes. In fact, my income number 3 is more than my salary. Dig your well. I beg you. No matter how okay you might be right now, no matter how fine you might be, do this. Your family will thank you. So I'm not going to talk about all the details of the income. I'm just going to talk about income number 1, the instant one. Suppose we educate someone for you and the person decides to use the service. Immediately, you'll be paid $50. I want you to think about it that you're going to speak to, say, 20 people a day. Let's say this is your job. Let's say I employ you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say I'm going to employ you, and I'm going to tell you, I can employ. I'm going to employ you, and I'm telling you that I will pay you $1,000 every month. That is about 22,000 Ghana cedis. Is it 22? Okay, maybe it's about, that's about 16,000 Ghana cedis, $1,000. That's how much I'll pay you. But what I want you to do is that I want you to learn this presentation and learn the things we are teaching you. And every day you speak to 20 people, and then you present this whole opportunity to 10 of these 20 people. I'll pay you $1,000 at the end of the month, 16,000 cedis. 20 people every day, talk to them. 20 people every day, talk to them. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how much money you will make me? I can guarantee you every day you will get at least one of these 20, one, not even all of the 19, one of the 20 people to come on board. And that means you get $50 every day, $50 every day for me, not for you, because I've already promised you I'll pay you $1,000. And at the end of the month, you will give me how much? You will give me $1,500 on those people, on just income number one, not to even talk about the income number two I'll get, income number three I'll get, income number four I'll get. You will pay me $1,500 at the end of the month, and I'll give you $1,000. I'll employ another person. I'll pay that person, because the thing is that it is on commission basis. If you don't do what I'm telling you to do, I will not pay you the 16,000 cedis. But because it's a job, you will do it. You see the trick? Because it's a job, you will do it, because you know that if you do it, I will pay you 16,000 cedis. But if you don't do it, I won't. That is the same thing here. Can you see the principle of how employers actually take money from you and I? This is how God backup works. The other incomes are bonuses. They are big income that will come in later. But this is the emergency income. $50 a day. $50 a day. $50 a day. I want you to think about, yes, if you talk to 20 people a day and you make this your serious empire, 20 people a day, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you, you will get one out of the 20 to come on board. It's been tested and tried. I've done it multiple times. It's been tested and tried. If you make $50 a day, forget about even the other 6 incomes. Take your mobile phone and multiply $50 at 365 days. That is $18,225, $250, $18,000 in a year on income number one. Do you see why many people are broke and many people are wealthy? Because wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious, even when it's a secret. Somebody will sit down somewhere and you say, this is hard. There are several levels. Depending on the levels you are, you will get even more than that $50 a day. You can move from the basic level to copper level, to silver level, gold, platinum, sapphire, emerald, and go all the way to the black diamond. Dr. Dorothy here is an emerald. Mrs. Sanyana Epiphania here is a sapphire. And we're going to introduce another brand new Cappadocia sapphire here, a special guest in the midst. I have risen to the level of double diamond, the first double diamond in Africa. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, Go Back Up is not gone anywhere. We are just under 100,000 people in the world. The number of people in Africa are even less than 2,000. Can you imagine? 2,000. Do you know the population of Nigeria is over 220 million? You are just scratching the surface of your empire. Toy with it, and you will toy with a life. You see how Facebook started? It started with just 3 people. Today, it's 3.5 billion people. Wisdom is knowing the unseen when others do not see. Vision is who you are today by virtue of what you see. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Because the evidence of knowledge is result. How much do you pay for God Backup? The entire value of God Backup is $2,000. That is how much you pay. $1,997.99. That is the entire value. That is how much ordinarily you should pay. But for this month of April, the company say pay only $119.97, not monthly, not weekly, yearly. Yearly. That is 2,000 Ghana cedis a year. Pause. Think. 2,000 Ghana cedis for a whole year. The only time you will ever pay this money again is next year. Another 365 days. Is this expensive? If it is expensive, then you're not living in the real world. Go and check a provision store. You can never use 2,000 cedis to start a provision store. You can't use even 10,000 cedis to start a provision shop. You can't use 20,000 to start Uber. You need over 80,000 to start Uber. And yet Uber will not pay you $50 a day. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the principle of making residual benefit, it takes a long time for a lot of people. The reason why many people are broke and are not doing well and are always complaining is because they run from opportunities like this. The word poor is an acronym. It's not even about money. It stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Passing over. Every time there is an opportunity, the first thing that comes to our mind is, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's fake. It's fake. It's not true. The cave that you fear is the one that holds the treasure that you desire. If you don't want pain in pregnancy and delivery, you will never ever get a bouncing baby child. If God was afraid of his son Jesus dying, he will never be able to save mankind. There is pain in success. There is pain in achievement. There is pain in glory. Greatness is born out of adversity. If you want easy things in life, if you want everything to be easy peasy, you will never make it to your promised land. You must pass through the Red Sea. You must go through tortuous times of life. Nothing good comes cheap. If you like, don't do this, and you will see that other things in life are still going to be hard. It's going to be hard today. It will be hard tomorrow. Fold your arms, it will be hard. Open your arms, it will be hard. You wish you were not born. Welcome to the adult world. We have a service everyone needs. Why do I say so? So many people have got this mobile phone, and as long as people have this mobile phone, they will never stop using Facebook. They will never stop using Instagram. They will never stop using TikTok. They will continue to deal with pictures, deal with videos. Even if you don't take a picture or a video, somebody will WhatsApp it to you. We are in business, man. You have a project anybody can afford. If you can't afford 2,000 for a year, then you don't want to make a meaningful life for yourself. So make a decision and make it fast. Because once you are waiting, somebody is taking advantage of your advantage. Whether you do it or not, it doesn't matter that others are going to do it. People are going to shine, people are going to do it, people are going to succeed. And if you thought for once people are not making money, people are making money. People are making some strong income here. People are making $3,970 from Global Virtual Opportunities, the mother company of Gobaka. People are making $7,000 a month in Gobaka. Some are making $15,000, $20,000. We just began. So don't sit there and wait and watch and see. Somebody just became part of Gobaka in November 2024, has moved all the way to the enviable level of, and let me show you. You see, I've not updated this picture. Ladies and gentlemen, the person I want to hold on before I come here. I want to show you the person I'm talking about. Okay, so look on the screen. The man of the moment is known as Professor H. Calvin Bench. Calvin, I've ordained you with a professorial rank. Okay, this man just became part of Gobaka on the month of November. At the time, people were complaining. People were saying that it's hard, it's difficult, or people are saying that it's expensive. He spotted the opportunity, he took it, he ran with it, he skyrocketed like an intercontinental ballistic Kosovoic Russian and Ukrainian bomb combined together. in the stratosphere. He is living his dream. He just shut up, and today he is a sapphire. Look at it. I want to show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the time I prepared this slide. Look at where he is. Gold. Look at the right, middle right, far right. That is Calvin. Calvin was gold. Calvin was gold, man. And today we are celebrating the guy as a sapphire. Do you know what life can do for you when you make a statement? Doubters are buried. People who know their vision, they don't matter. They don't care about the potholes. They move, they somersault, they fight, they battle. It's a war. Life is war. And the people that will fight better and go through pain, despite the cuts, they will come out clean on the other side. So welcome, Calvin. I want to just welcome you once again for the gargantuan move in which you have catapulted yourself to this level.
Thank you.
How did it all begin? What motivated you to join God Backup in the first place?
Thank you, Prof. I hope I'm audible. Can you hear me out there?
Loud and clear.
Everybody. Okay, it's good to be on this platform.
His network will be disturbing him apparently, but he will come back. He will come back. Do not judge a book by the cover. Calvin, you're back. Let's go.
I'm back. Okay, great. So it's a privilege to be on this platform. Many months ago, I used to sit back and watch this platform from my phone. So it's an honor to be on it live. So yeah, your question is what motivated me to get on board God Backup. First of all, I must salute, I believe my upline or the one who introduced the business to me is on the platform. I hope so. We call her Auntie Vera. She's a family friend. Months ago, she just gave me a call and she said, Calvin, I'm sending you a link. I'm sending you something. I want you to listen to it. It's something that could interest you, and then we will talk later. And I said, okay, go ahead. And she did. And I followed, and I was fascinated, I must say, about the package God Backup was offering, because I was using Google Drive, and I was a pay user for the past 2-3 years at a time. And then when I calculated, I saw that what these guys are offering 6 terabytes for this amount. Oh no, you don't mean it. So I was bought already. After that, I said no. I'm impressed. I love this. It's something I want to get on, subscribe for it. Then I got to know also about the affiliate program. I mean, can you believe it? Already I am satisfied because the price value is better. And now they're giving me an opportunity to make money. Come on, there couldn't have been anything better. So I, without thinking, I made a decision, and I got on board. I got started.
Wow. So I know you got started, but a lot of people sometimes start, but it looks like there were 33 lions that were chasing you than the butterflies that are chasing some people. They say that the speed at which you run is determined by what is hunting you. So what is really hunting you that is making you gallop quickly just from November till now? Like just from November till now, you have just changed the face. Like you are the only one people are talking about all over the world so far. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. You see, people need to understand what this is, what God Backup is. I wish sometimes you sit and you wish people can see this through your eyes. There was a slide that you showed that talked about the trend. You remember that slide? There was a graph that talked about the slide. I mean, the cloud market. If I usually say this, if this were a different product, okay, and you ask people, if you see this graph going up, let's say that graph was charcoal,
Mm,
and you are giving the advice that is going up in the next year is going to be value $100, the next 2 years 200, next 5 years $500, what will you do with it? A
mm,
lot of people will tell you, oh, I'm going to invest in it, I'm going to open a factory, I'm going to open a company, and all of that. Now people should study that slide. That slide is not about charcoal, but it's about the cloud industry, and that's where it's going. Look at where it's going in the next 5 years. It's mind blowing.
mm,
You know what is a weakness about this business? It's too cheap. The price.
mm,
Because people can't believe it that it would take just $120 to start something I already like. I'm backing up my cloud, my stuff, and at the same time I make, you mean $120 can make me earn $120,000 in 2 3 years? How can this be true? That is what killing people. But guys, it is true. It is true. This can happen. This is the capacity that the business has. So I have seen it. I mean, come on. If I didn't see this, you ask, why are people, some people, running as if they have butterfly chasing them? They haven't
mm,
seen it. They haven't seen where this is going.
mm,
They because if you see it, there is no way you will you will not run with it. Okay, even people who are on the project, people who have seen it before and have to come back and see it again and again. Now I understand. Sometimes we are slow in making decisions, right?
mm,
And sometimes we, because of bad experiences, we want to be careful. That's okay. Okay, but at some point, guys, you need to try to see the future in the eyes of other people who have glasses that can see further,
mm,
because you
mm,
can
mm.
see it. It's important that you do that. So that can help them. And for, if you are on this call today and you are seeing this for the first time, well, you're fortunate. If you have been here before, don't leave this call without making the decision to get started in this business. Because I can promise you one thing. And the one thing is, this will boom. But you have two roles to play. You. And the first role is that you are either part of the boom. That's one role. Or
Mm.
you will watch it boom. As for it booming, it's inevitable. It will happen. And that's what I will I can tell you, Prof. So
Wow.
there
Wow.
is there is no way, I will joke with this. And let me add this. Um to probably to let me say this, and maybe there will be a question to ask, that you may ask, why how have I gotten to where I have gotten
I was
to.
gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that.
Okay, all right. And it's still, coming, because why are you running with this and why I'm running with this. Why I'm running with this and how I got to where I am today in it, even though I'm just about 6 months in the project. First reason is why what I just narrated. And why I've gotten to this rank, and some others maybe a bit slow yet, and they haven't seen what I have seen. But anyone who knows me, who's close to me, first of all, there's something I love so much. It's, if you're close to me, you will know it. And you know what is that? It's football. And I have a team which, I affiliate with. Is Manchester City. And guess what? Today, Manchester, and we had planned this a few time back. I hope there is no none of my executive members on this call because they will be angry with me. We had planned that this day we have a watch party, which is today, all right? Because we have a derby. Derby is we play against Manchester United, Manchester City, Manchester United. So I was supposed to be part of that watch party. But guess what? Usually on Sundays, we decided, my team and I decided we will have an in-person presentation. But ahead of time, I had said, you know what, just for this Sunday, I will skip that. But I got an understanding that a team member who just started said, I got some prospects. I got some people who want to understand the business. And I have invited them for Sunday. I was like, oh my God, I had planned. I'm organizing. Guys, I am the general secretary of Manchester City Football Club in Ghana. You know what I did? I canceled my participation. And I told that member, come to the office and bring the people and we have the presentation.
In other words, you were ready to die for your team member.
Yeah, I did. I did. Not I was ready, I did. I sacrificed that. So I decided, and that, guys, I'm sorry something has come up. I will not be able to attend the watch party. I had a few things I needed to take there, and I apologize for it. But this is bigger than that watch party. And I came to the office to make sure that team member is not deprived of the opportunity to share this with a lot of people, because we have an obligation. What are we supposed to do? What on this project? We are supposed to tell the world what God Backup has to offer. What is the message? There are people that are losing their precious memories, their precious data. Why? Because it's not backed up. And we've been given this task to go out there, hey, tell the word. And people should not lose that again. Listen to this terrible story. A person who is into video, he took video pictures of a couple event. I think it was a wedding. He covered their entire event, pre-event, post, current event, the during the event and post-event. So they were expecting to have the precious memory to be able to show, share, see for the rest of their lives, right? Guess what? After everything, a week after he promised to deliver, he couldn't. The next week, he couldn't. You know what happened? He lost the date. He lost every single video pictures on the drive.
Wow.
So the wedding was covered, pre-wedding, during the wedding, post-wedding, all gone.
Wow.
Gone. Guys, so this is why God Backup is there. To tell people like that, don't take that risk. Sign up to the cloud and secure precious memories.
Wow. Calvin, there's something you've actually vomited here, which really, really rings a bell. And you said that if only a person knows the value of this whole program, that is what will motivate the person to do the action and the work that is required. So two people can be looking at something, but one places more value on the thing than the other. And that will translate into the action the person will take than the other person. And that is the point that you are actually. I'll come back to you for you to give an advice to those of us who are already members of God Backup. Let me go back to Enyanam. Enyanam, where do you see God Backup going? Whether people, let's assume that people in Ghana, people in Africa, even don't want to take it, or some people in Ghana don't want to take it. How would that not change where it is going?
This backup thing, God Backup started less than 2 years. This Next month will be actually 2 years. And it has been able to go through 154 countries. There is no business that run that fast. If Africa, out of how many continents, the whole of Africa, even if not Ghana, the whole of Africa decides that they won't partake in this, God backup will still succeed, because the era we've gotten to, the economic era, it is data that is driving it. A few weeks ago, Facebook, even this afternoon, I had a message from Facebook that my old videos on Facebook, they are giving 90 days for me to download them. Otherwise, I'll lose all.
Yeah.
Those videos are large in size. Where would I keep them? I'm not bothered, because I know I have 6 terabytes in a corner somewhere. All I need to do is download it and keep it there, and it will be there for me as long as possible. If you look at the system that God Backup is using to protect our data, it is a system that is solid, and it won't be easy to lose it. We can't even lose it. If they have the video on it. If you haven't watched it before, have time and go and watch it. Keep your data there. Is that data that will drive the next generation. Things you've learned, your children won't suffer like how you did if you are able to record it. They will start from that point. They are not going to start from point zero. That is what is going to drive the next generation. It is data. So if you are here and you are not planning to do something in connection with data, know that in the next few years, you will be lost.
Yeah. And that's a very wonderful point that, you've made there. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, it started like that when it comes to Facebook. When Facebook came, so many people didn't take it seriously. So many. Remember, when Facebook came, there was something called hi-fi. Now hi-fi is gone. It's no more. You remember the days of MSN, Yahoo Messenger, and where are they? So the way the world is, when technology begins to happen like that, do not let people underestimate you and tell you that, oh, this is not going to go anywhere. Data is oil. I am a professor. I'm only here in the UK here because of that data. I'm a professor of data analytics, machine learning, AI. That AI you'll be hearing will never work unless you have data. But there's a whole bunch of area in AI called data, cloud, big data analytics, big data. You know that movie you watch on Netflix, and then the videos you watch on Amazon Prime. Do you know how much data is going on? Do you know how much cloud? They can't even use God Backup because they are too big that they have created their own backup like God Backup. And the amount of money they have put into that is in quadrillions of dollars.
Yeah.
So don't toy with what you have in your hand. Don't think that this is a near toy. Don't say that I don't have anything to back up. Don't say that, oh, me, I don't need this. The way the world is going, you see your phone, these days you don't have memory card slot. Previously, you used to have memory card slots. Now, most of the phone that are coming, you can't put 256 megabyte, 512 megabyte memory card slot. No more. Now, it's internal. In fact, if you are here and you are using a memory card slot, you are in the dark age. Okay. It's internal. It's internal. Because this phone I have, there's no memory card slot. But you know what is going to happen? It's going to happen that now any picture you take, it will not even stay on the phone again. It will be integrated into the cloud. So the cloud will hold everything. So you take a picture, now bang, it's in the cloud. Then you pick it from the cloud, you give it to somebody. Somebody sends you a WhatsApp. No, it doesn't go to your phone, it goes to the cloud. That's how I'm telling you. I'm a professor in this. This is how the world is going. So don't sit down and say, I don't think I need all 6 terabytes. I don't think I need all of these things. The world is advancing. The world is changing. And you want to move in tandem with the speed. Now, Dr. Dorothy, let me go to you. Because the world is moving with AI, with data, with cloud, Where do you see the money coming into this? Where do you fish out the income? Because you have chopped a lot of income and every month you're chopping income. So where do you see where we are going financially?
So it's sometimes it's simply mind blowing how the incomes are going to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years to come. I mean, this is a $1 billion industry currently, 2025. 2030, the projection is going to be a $1 trillion industry. And even now, just at the beginning of this trend, people are already in 4 digits in US dollars earnings across the world. Just we are just about 2 years into this project, and this is the only one that pays you for the mission they are on, for the service they are offering. So the incomes are going to be unbelievably huge. I mean, ordinary people who use smartphones, ordinary people, you don't need any technical skills. Ordinary people with a passion to impact, to plug into technology, could become multi-millionaires in the shortest time if they leverage technology now. Because the cloud storage industry is just going to grow. The demand is going to be big. And this is the only one that gives you an opportunity to make an income whilst you are using the service. The service, you need it already. It's a win-win on this platform. And I'm just excited for everybody starting this project with us. Because look at Facebook. This is 20 how many years after Facebook? Look at the number of users Facebook has. Or let's take it from Facebook. Let me use the other cloud storage services. Like Google Drive has how many users? How many million users? Dropbox, another 700 and something million users. And we are just 100,000 or so now. So if we are going to have 1 million users, you can only tell how much income would have come in by then and what affiliates will be earning by that time. Guys, can you see the picture of where this is going? It will exceed your salary quadruple times in the shortest time ever. This is just the best time to be part. This is just the best time to be part of this project. And if you are hearing this for the first time, like Calvin said, the value is just going to go up. Like that's for every product. The entry point is just small. You may think that $120, is it possible to earn that? Look, I've earned more than 30 times that income. I mean, and this is just 2 years in this project. We are not even 3 years yet. We are not even 500 users yet. So the incomes coming are just fantastic. If you've never dreamt of earning $100,000 ever in your lifetime, it's possible we go back up. And that's why you should plug in now because it's going to grow big, very big.
Yes, yes. And I have said that I finished my PhD in 2011. And when I finished, I thought that since I've done first degree, second degree, third, my income should be smiling. I looked at my income and it wasn't smiling. And from 2011 up to 2021, that is 10 years, my income was still not smiling. From 2021 up to 2023, July, my income was still not smiling. And so when I got to know about Go Backup, I had to start it. Think about the story. Because my income wasn't smiling to the extent that I didn't care than to start doing Go Backup. I started Go Backup. Within a year and a half, my income is more than double of my salary. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Just pause. Just pause. My income is way more than my salary. So what's my point? And I'm still doing my work. So what's my point? Don't be fooled into thinking that your job alone is all you have and you don't have time, you don't have time, and you don't have time. If you should drop dead today, they'll replace you in a short time. Now, let me go to the other panelists who have joined us, and I'm going to ask them what would be your advice. Flora has been one of the incredible, she's a great lady in Belgium. She's in one of the top countries in Europe. And even though she's in Belgium and in a wonderful country, she could have said that, I'm in Belgium and I'm enjoying my life already, so I don't need to be part of Go Backup. And Flora, unmute yourself and tell us, what is one thing you want to tell people who are yet to be part of this?
Thank you so much, Doc, for the question. And What I want to tell those who are yet to join us is that you might be wondering, why am I doing this, even though I'm in Belgium? The reality is, the current world we are, there's no way you can rely on only one source of income. It's not healthy for you. Psychologically, it's not healthy. The world we are, everything you need now, you need money to do it. It doesn't matter whatever it is. And I will not be surprised very soon, even to breathe, you need money. So please, the earlier you get like an additional way to earn extra, the better for you.
Wonderful.
You might not understand it now, but when you come on board and you are willing to learn, you are willing to unlearn the old beliefs you had, please trust me, you'll be glad for making that decision. Everything worthwhile is not easy. That one is a fact. But everything can be figured out. We can figure out everything. So please don't take too long to make the decision. Just come on board. And trust me, you'll be glad. Thank you so much, Doc.
Wow, you'll be glad. Okay. I just love the point James Omabo said, regarding Bitcoin. I remember when my Swedish friend, told me about Bitcoin. At that time, it was just around $2,000. Today, Bitcoin is past $100,000. I was a fool. I told him that it's scam, it's not true, and all of that. That guy is flying around the world. He's just all over. He's gone to 100 and something countries. He's just flying around the world. The point is that sometimes doubt kills. We doubt too much. We are afraid. Oh goodness, Dr. Bisolo, you have been able to rise past most of the rank. You are the second in command in Africa. That is after me. You are the second in command in Africa. You were also moving, catapulting yourself to the point of Ruby. Okay, you are now the Ruby star of Africa. The speed at which you were flying when you also became part of Go Back Up is an atomic bomb. Now, what would you tell the people who are already inside this project? And sometimes they have a bit of, doubts creeping in. What would you want to tell them to stay in the boat and to fight for their life in this? Dr. Bisolo, unmute yourself and tell us.
All right. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, leaders, and thank you everyone on the call. Sure. So, first of all, I would love to say this is the best industry I've ever joined. The industry that even when you are not ready to make the money, leaders are ready to push you to make the money for yourself. I'm telling you. Industry that even when you are down, leaders are there to push you. I've been saying this. When you go to your various workplaces, we are all working. Sometimes even getting a promotion to a different level is like some people out there, they are not happy for you. But here, when you are promoted, that is when we are happy. So somebody, you've joined the project and maybe you are feeling some challenges, you are facing some challenges that is actually pulling you back. I would love you to sit down, analyze, and find out what is the problem, what is the challenge, what is actually bringing your business down. Is it that you don't have time? Is it that you don't know much about it? Is it that you've not taken it as a priority? Because anything that you keep as priority, that is something you are going to think and do better. Ask yourself, why are people making it? First of all, let me congratulate my boss, boss Kevin Heavens. God bless you for the marvelous work you are doing. In fact, I can see the spirit burning. Yes, family, if you are ready to skyrocket, it is within the plan. If you are ready to learn, it is within you. Every leader on this call is ready to help you to, change your business. It is time for you to sit down and analyze and realize where is the pothole. Why are you facing the challenges? Is it about prospecting? Is it about speaking to people about the project? Is it about the knowledge about the system? Why are you facing the challenge? Look at yourself. Now, if there's anything that is bringing your business down, leaders are available. Let me tell you, sometimes your progress might not be as quick as some people's own. But please, I want to assure you that so far as you remain in this Noah's Ark, so far as you make your mindset, so far as you change and then you brainwash your system and make sure that you are ready to learn, copy and paste, ready to move, ready to learn and unlearn the negativity, trust me, one day, you are going to see the result. It might not be right now, but trust me, don't and ever make your mind to live. No matter how busy you are, no matter how busy, let's say how busy you are, trust me, make time for this project. At least you give it like even 3 hours, 4 hours a day. Give it time. Make it priority. Give it time. Because let me tell you, sometimes when you go to work, look at the time you go to work. People wake up as early as 4 a.m. People wake up as early as 3 a.m. and prepare and go to work and make income not even up to 5K, not even up to 2K, not up to people are being paid in Ghana here less than 1,000. I'm telling you. And these people wake up very early. This is the time to challenge yourself that no, enough is enough. This is the time to tell yourself that I've been in this project for so long, and therefore I need to learn the principles, I need to learn the process, I need to change, I need to build myself. And trust me, you can get there.
Wow, you can get there. Abisolo is someone who is instrumental. He can just tell himself, I'm going to hit a diamond, and he just hit the diamond. I'm going to hit a ruby, and he just hit the ruby. He is a firebrand. This guy is just, oh my goodness, I'm surrounded by some fire powerhouses of people. And I'm just excited when I hear and see the glory of glory. Now, let me tell you, best scenes, a summary of what Go Backup is. I'm a board member of Go Backup, and in brief, Go Backup is a software like Google Drive, like iCloud, like Dropbox, but it's more than them 14 times. So if you know what Google Drive is doing and what iCloud is doing and what Dropbox is doing, Go Backup is just like them, but it's more than that 14 times. None of them pays you. Go Backup is the only one of this cloud that pays you. All of them give you small data space. Go Backup gives you more data space at a cheaper price. And there are several other benefits. In fact, you belong to a community where you are added to a group of people where you learn. Let's not forget about, apart from the money, you are also learning on how to build yourself. Go Backup is the only cloud community that teaches you how to communicate. It's the only cloud community in the world that teaches you how to leverage on your inner potential and submit your value to the marketplace and make income. No other cloud community is like that. In fact, even your job, they don't do that. Okay, where you learn positivity, you will learn how to talk, you will learn how to speechify. You will learn how to bring whatever thing you're also doing in your house. So let's say that you're a musician, you are a housewife, you are something else. Go Backup will give you the confidence to bring whatever else you are doing to the world. And you can feel it in you. You are contributing something, not only for yourself and your family, but to the world. And that value commands even more income. So Go Backup is not just an income generating venture. It's not just it is a whole collaboration of her life that you have. And look at the caliber of the people here. All of us here are success bound already. We are living, look at the quantum of accomplished personnel on this stage here. And there are so many more like that all over the world in 154 countries. So learn. Do not want to know everything now. No. Go and watch the videos we are showing, watch again and again, and then ask questions when you have what the person who has invited you. Tell that person, I want you to sit me down and baptize me in the sea of good God backup. And when you do that, you will shine just like others are shining. Maybe not immediately like others are shining immediately, but eventually you will see yourself reaching the apex of your Rubicon. Now, let me go to each one of you to tell us the final words you want to tell everybody. Okay? Either those who are inside God Backup or those who are coming to God Backup. Let me start with you, Calvin. Calvin, what will be your final message for those who are doing this? You've already spoken to those who are outside. Those who are doing this, what do you want to tell them?
The message is pretty simple. First of all, congratulations if you're doing it. You've made one of the best decisions of your life. So if you want to take the business serious, then you have the option. If you're just a product person, you just want to use a service, then no problem. Enjoy the best service at the best price. But if you want to take the opportunity serious, I think God Backup has what it takes. God Backup has the system in place. When I joined the business, I didn't know how to present the business. There were people like Dr. Dorothy there who started teaching us, how to present, and she was presenting for us. And I salute her because she managed. She helped me a lot in this business from the beginning, and so I'm one of her children. That she built in the business, and a big heads cap out to you, Dr. KOA, for bringing this, for first of all agreeing to accept God Backup and brought it our way. And this is a game changer, guys. If you have been sleeping on it, wake up. For some of us, we have seen this. I got my entire family, all my kids are on this platform. No matter their age, they're doing this project. You know why? Because the future of the project is bright. If you're on this project and you have kids, especially teenagers, sign them up. Forget about whether they understand the plan or not. Eventually they will. But do that now, because in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they probably, if you're really building this business, they may not be coming to you for money. They will have a lot of money in their God Backup account. And who will be free? You will be free. They will be free. So come on, don't joke with these guys, because one of the worst decisions you will make. All right, two decisions people will make on this call. Two group of people will make terrible decisions on this call. The first group will be the people who are who are in the project and decide, I'm done with it, or not to take it serious. That would be the biggest mistake you will make. You've already made the best decision by getting on board. The other group of people will be people who are just saying this and just one of those things. That's one of the worst decisions you will ever make, because trust me, you will regret it. So that would be my.
You will regret it. You will
advice.
regret it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, and once again, congratulations. Once again, well done. But I want to tell you that go far. Prove a point. Prove a point, Calvin. Don't sit on your laurels. Someone will be watching and be saying that I remember when this guy got to Sapphire and that was it. We never heard of him again. Prove a point. Get to the diamond level. Go beyond triple diamond. Go all the way to the top, because you have all the arsenals, the armory to reach that black. You have everything. You possess an avalanche of ammunitions, mental ammunitions, to be able to get to where you want to go. You are success bound already. So redefine the game. And I love you for that. I love you for changing the course of history, in Africa in this game. Go all the way. We'll support you every means, everywhere. Okay. I appreciate you so much indeed. Now let me go to Enyanam. What will be your last message for those of us who are, whether those outside or those inside?
Okay. So one of the things that made me have a vision for this is something that no matter where you are in the world, you can start within a second. And if your network is 1 million people in that same second, all of them can get on board. That is what we call scalable. If a business is scalable without you suffering to make it big, it is something you should really consider. So we have started this business that access is to any country in the world without you moving an inch to that place, and money will be made in a foreign currency. I am in Ghana right now. $1 is huge. If I make $1 more, I am a nurse, and my salary, I know very well, till my retirement, there is a limit it can hit. No matter what I put in, it will still be the same. But this one, the only thing that I and you have to do is that our dream should be big enough. It is only the limit of how we see things that will limit us. So if you are in this, or you are planning to start, dream big and be willing towards that, working towards that dream. Because when you achieve it, it will pay you for your lifetime. And even you can even hand it over to the generation after you, because data is not going anywhere.
Excellent.
That is one thing I want you to consider.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. What is your final message you want to tell everyone, Flora?
Okay, Doc, thank you so much. My final message to all of us on this call is that, you see, data, as Doctor said, artificial AI relies on data. And our current world, we are moving into the AI era. So obviously, all those data, they will need a place to be stored. That is where God's backup comes into the picture. So that it means whether we like it or yes, it is going to strive. So please, data is oil. And God's backup is in the cloud industry. So we will need a space to store those data.
Exactly.
All we need to do is to inform more people about it. And trust me, it will really go far. Please,
I like the
take
point you just said. You said we should inform more people about it. I think one of the things people forget to do is that we don't inform more people about it. And Calvin made a point. Calvin said he was willing to die for his team, because his team were willing to bring in people for him to inform them. And he had to sacrifice Man City's, secretariatship activities so that he can have that time. If we inform people about it, you see, people are brand new here. They are asking, what is it about? Because they have been invited. If we are inviting people and we are bringing them to come and be exposed to the knowledge of God Baka, that's all. Ours is to bring people closer to the fire, to be informed, to be challenged, to be educated about it. That is where the thing will fly. Dr. Bisolo, what is your final message? You are muted. You are muted.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so once again, thank you so much. I think this evening has been one of the amazing presentations that you have had. The last thing I want to tell everyone, being it someone already in the project or someone yet to join, in this world, no matter how, no matter who you are, if you are hungry, nobody will come and feed you with the food. Nobody will come and put food on the table for you unless you go out there and find the food for yourself. One thing I want to also tell you that even when you are in the ocean and the tides are moving strongly and heavily, without a life jacket, you cannot just look at yourself like this and just trade or let the ocean take you. No, you try to fight. So even without life jackets, you have to try as much as possible to fight, to face the tide, to face the waves till what happens. Family, there's so much source, there's so much knowledge, there's so much amazing people that we have in this project. Trust me. Let me tell you, we have doctors here. Dr. Dorothy is one amazing person. We have our amazing boss lady Enyonam, who has been always there. Like Prof has been there always every time. Sometimes look at this. If it's not this project, there's no way you will get a chance to even speak to Prof. I'm telling you. But family, there are so many amazing things that you are going to get from these people. If you are facing any challenge, if you are facing any problem within this project, never give up. I say never give up. I want you to write this in somewhere. Never give up. Where's your name? I will never give up. Because, as I said, everything is becoming difficult, everything is becoming harder. So the more you are telling yourself that you can't do it, it keeps on becoming harder. So why don't you try as much as possible to find ways and means to solve the problem? Now, those yet to join, I'm telling you, go and thank the person who brought you. Go and say thank you, oh brother. Thank you, oh sister. Even if you have money, go and buy KFC or something special for the person because the person is giving you gold. This gold is so amazing that it's going to change you. That is going to be made or built into ornaments because this gold that you're having is something that can change you, change your generation, change your family, change your future, and change yourself. Trust me, this is something good. So I want to tell you
This is
that you
something
are
good.
invited to a
Wow.
great place. I want to tell you that you've been invited to one of the amazing things that you've been praying for. That God gave me an opportunity. It is an opportunity that can change you. So please, thank the person who brought you. Thank the person who brought you here. And no matter, don't go and think about the money. The registration, please, if you borrow money, go and borrow because you are going to get it more than the source and the knowledge you're going to get here. Hey, my chalala, everything is going to be so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I
Thank
love
you.
you
Thank
all.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Bisolo, for this incredible point. Ladies and gentlemen, he's not joking. This guy has been earning $2,000. Remember when he got over $2,400 in 1 month? You know, and some people who have never seen this income in their lifetime thought he has juju. He is speaking because he's enjoying the income apart from the service. So the
Yeah.
energy in which he's talking, he's speaking from experience. He knows exactly what he's getting. Don't toy with the knowledge that you're getting. Finally, let me go to Dr. Dorothy. Dr. Dorothy, what would be your final message to everyone?
Let me thank everybody on the panel for this evening's presentation. It's just been really impactful. I think I'll just pick something that Lillian just posted. You see, there are various industries in the world, and there's this quote by, I think, one of the my virtual mentors who said, look, a slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. A slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. This is giving you an opportunity to take a slice of technology. It's $1 billion industry, like it or not, it's growing. And this is the only opportunity you get to plug into this. Take a slice of this big pie whilst it lasts and be part of the big family that we are welcoming you into. So make that decision. Work it because it works. If you're already in it, work it. Everybody making it is working it and it's working. And if you're yet to join, be part of us because in the next 3 to 5 years, you would look back and thank the person who told you about this project for bringing you on board something as big as this. And congratulations, you're welcome on board. We'll see you on the team. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to it.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you all of you for being here. It's been a pleasure having everyone here. You are not here by chance. You are here by design. You are not here by chance. You are here by design. So many people are looking for the opportunity you have now. Some are praying to God to have what you have in your hand. Don't blow it. Don't throw it away. Don't do that. Else God will not give you such opportunities anymore. The fact that we are all here means that there's something here. Okay. And the good thing is that it's not by force. You can choose to do it. You can also choose not to do it. For those of you who have started, stay the course. Stay the course. Okay. Build you first. Gain knowledge first. Gain value first. When you have value, even if you don't want to go back up, you can use that value to do other things. Learn, build you. You are more important than your job. You are more important than go back up. Build you. And the only way you build you is to learn. Learn, absorb the necessary information that we pour into you. People will pay thousands of dollars to get the knowledge that we give you. Don't toy with it. I train people. I make about $5,000 on each one every 6 months because they value the knowledge I give them. And I give it to us here for free. Don't blow it. Don't throw it away. You see, sometimes something can be so powerful that because you don't value it, it becomes nothing to you. The same thing, the same thing is so powerful, and yet because you don't value it, it becomes nothing to you. Take, for example, a diamond that is worth $1 million. If you give that diamond to somebody who doesn't know that that thing is a diamond, what would he do? He would throw it away. Meanwhile, it's a diamond, it's millions of dollars. So having knowledge and understanding of what you have in your hand is more important than what you have in your hand. I want to repeat that. Having knowledge and understanding of what you have in your hand is more important than what you have in your hand. That is why we say that until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. I have seen so many struggling lawyers, so many struggling accountants, so many struggling business people, so many struggling because they don't learn properly the way to execute what they are doing. Become more, do more, and you will have more. I want to say thank you very much, everyone in here. Thank you, super duper, our third in command this time, okay, Calvin Birch. Now you are the third in command in Africa, in case you probably don't know. And we want you to rise past the second in command, Dr. Bisolo, and hopefully rise past the first in command, Dr. Keoe. It will be an honor, okay, to see you do that. It will be the gracious moment of our time to see you do that. We love you so much, okay? Keep sharing the knowledge you have with other people. Bless other people with what you have. Help your team members to grow and become more. Let's help more people to become sapphire that you are. And let everybody see that you are not only for the rank, but you are there for the significance. You are there for the value. You are there to make an impact, okay, than to make just the income. And thank you so much, Dr. Bisolo, for being here. Thank you, Fulara, for being here. Thank you, Enyaman, for shaking the foundation of the beginning of this business. Thank you so much, Dr. Dorothy, for enlightening us on the benefit of God. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. All of you have been talking, especially Delphina, especially Fortunate, especially Lillian. Okay, all of you have been commenting. Benjamin, okay, wonderful comment that were made by Emmanuel Agata, every single person. Kelvin, you are instrumental in your commenting all the time. Thank you all very much indeed for being on this call. Let's go tell the world that we have a better way. Thank you. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the rest of your holiday. Okay. Do things in moderation, not too much. Okay. Moderation sustains life. Gluttonous profusion leads to self-strangulation. Thank you. Enjoy your day and thank God tomorrow is Monday.